Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. So in this session, we're going to discuss the assessment on BDBTEC203. Before we start, we're going to go through the housekeeping first, a very important part. First, my name is Gurpreet Kaur. Nice to see you all. Thank you for staying back. So in case of fire, please use the door, follow the fire warden, she will take you to the safe point. In case you want to use the toilet, please go right, there's toilets on both sides. In case of any emergency, you want to use your phone, please, you're allowed to do so. You don't need to ask me, you just take your phone outside and you finish and come back. So we have two parts in BDBTEC203, A1 and A2. A1 is the knowledge question part and A2 is the practical part. So we'll do the first thing first. We'll talk about the knowledge question part first. So in the knowledge question part, before we fill, we have this assessment cover sheet that we need to fill where we have our training package details, we have our qualification details. We also need to make sure we sign the cover sheet and then we put the date. So that if we don't sign, we don't put a date, I will send it back to you and you have to do it again. So we need to make sure we sign it so that we prove the authenticity and you have done the work and you sign it. So before we go any further, we're going to talk about the instructions. So it's an open book knowledge question. So we need to, we're going to do it in class. You can use the assistance with the book. So this tasks are exercises that demonstrate the knowledge acquired in the class session. So and then we're going to use online help in your first submission. If you deem to be not satisfactory, it's all right. You will get another chance with and feedback. What areas are we lacking, what we need to improve, so we'll do it again and you submit again and then we'll go from there. Electronic copies will be provided, completed and on portfolio task and they will be uploaded on Blackboard. So we need to make sure all the work that we submit, it is our own work. If there is any reasonable adjustment that you guys like me to make, please let me know first so I can complete that when we are doing the session. There's lots of resources available online in the campus, in the internet. You have access to the internet and it's you can use it. You have access to the Microsoft Word. So all the activities, so when we're completing the cover sheet, we need to make sure all the activities need to be completed. We can't leave anything blank. So I will allocate you some time in class so you can complete it. So it is also you need to reference all the material that you use in your assessment cover sheet. So you reference it so I have an idea, where you're using it and so it's easy for me and for you. So there are a few questions on your knowledge-based question. We're gonna see if we can go through them one by one. Before we go any further, is there any question you would like me to explain?
Any upgrade process or anything if in case we have?
Of course, if you're not happy I don't think it's gonna be the case. But if just in case you're not happy with the way I sign your papers, you are very welcome to appeal it. There's information available on your Blackboard. You can fill the form and they can help you there. If you can't find that, please let me know. I can always help you with that too. So there are few questions that we need to attempt. So there's few protocols about attempting the questions. If we need to make sure we are doing the right thing at the right time. So if the questions say explain, we have to explain it. I will consider 100 word, but you don't need to go 500 or 600 word. Just 100 word is more than enough. It is say list. Just list the word. You don't need to explain. If it say mention, so you just mention the names. If it say highlight, the pinpoint idea, so you just pinpoint the idea what you're going to write in there. So this is about the knowledge question. Now we're moving, so you have 1 week time to complete this knowledge questions and then you can submit it on Blackboard. And if you have any question in the meantime, you are very welcome to email me and I will get back to you if there's any questions. I also have printed out some soft copies so that you guys can have a look. If you wanted to go through, please have a look. Thank you very much. Now this is the A1, the easy part. and one part knowledge part. Now we're going to the practical part, which is way easier than that. I don't mean to scare you guys. So the other part is the practical part, which is A2. So it's same, we have a marking cover sheet, we have assessment cover sheet that we need to fill first. We make sure we put a name down, we make sure we sign for the authenticity, and we put a date on it. All this practical we're going to do it in the class. So there's few tasks that we're going to do. We're gonna go through one by one while we were performing them. So I'm gonna observe you while you were doing that practical assessment in class, and then I will sign you and I will give you feedback, and we will do the form, and then you can submit all that document together on the Blackboard. You have 1 week to submit all this document. At the end of practical observation, I will sign the observation form and I will hand it over to you. And yeah, so is there any questions? Yes, so we have 3 tasks that we need to go through. You have 1 hour and a half to complete this practical assessment. So at the end, now I have explained you all the tasks, what we need to do. So once we finish that, these are the feedback forms that you can fill it for me, sign it, and if you can email me, that's okay, or you can hand me over the soft copy as well. That's all good. If you have any question in the meantime, please email me. I'm gonna be in the class. You just raise your hand and I'll come to you. I'm gonna observe you. At the end of the observation, you can ask me the questions. Thank you very much.